Hi you guys, it is Charlie aka Miss Charlotte Zay, and I'm just off of work. And let me tell you, this is journal entry number, I think, 4 or 5, one of those. But pretty much I had a good day. It was a lot better than yesterday. Still a little bit crazy at night. But hopefully that will be worked on when I come back from vacation next week. So I just wanted to say that it was an okay day. It was a little better, but just a little bit still on the dramatic side. I'm also kind of saddened right now because I just got done reading. I was on Facebook and I saw a picture of Jessica Ridgeways' killer. And, I live in Colorado, so almost everything happens here. I mean, even the Waldo Canyon fire, when that happened, which was all over the news, evacuations happened, like, literally 5 minutes from my house. Like, we could see the fire from the mountains and all that stuff. The Texas 7 happened here. I mean, everything always happens here. Now, Westminster is about, I think, maybe an hour and a half, maybe less than that from the city that I stay in. But, it was just crazy because when I was driving home from work one night and I saw this big sign saying that Jessica Ridgway was missing, and it was on the Amber Alert thing, I think it was. And then, I saw it all over the news and everything, and usually, as terrible as it sounds, when kids end up missing, that's how you find them. You find them dead when you when you finally figure out what happened to them. And it was just terrible that this little girl, routine that she goes to her bus stop to school every morning, and then all of a sudden she just disappears. Her mom didn't find out until about 4 o'clock p.m., I think, that afternoon. And then, 5 days later, they find her body, her remains, like 11 miles from her house, I think they said. It was just so sad. I mean, she's only 10 years old, and that happened to her. And come to find out, I just now read this story, and come to find out, the kid is only 17 years old. It says a teenage boy who lived just a mile from a 10-year-old Colorado girl who was abducted and killed earlier this month has been arrested in her death in a May attack on a 22-year-old woman. So apparently he did something else to her, because it says, police in the Denver suburb of Westminster said that they arrested 17-year-old Austin Reed Sigg on Tuesday night after receiving a phone call that led to him that his home. They declined to elaborate. Says he then allegedly confessed in detail to police investigators that he killed the girl, and then they had found human remains inside his home, which was the 22-year-old girl. And it's just so sad, because, like, I'm sitting here looking at his picture right now, and he's so young, but at the same time he looks like, he could be a psychotic killer or something. But it's just so weird, like, 17 years old, and he, I don't know, gets off on killing kids or something. It's absolutely horrible. They said that when he was little and kids used to hang out with him, that he was weird, that they thought he was just awkward around people, that he always talked to himself, that he wanted to be a forensic medicine and biotechnology, or that's what he liked, It's just weird, like. And of course they're not going to send him to the death penalty because he's still a juvenile, but, yeah, it's just, they're going to charge him as an adult. But it's so weird. Like, I think anybody who does anything like that should be charged, to, no matter how old they are, should get it. I just had to bring that up because it was just so sad after reading this story. It's just so sad. And, like, when they found this little girl, she was, like, dismembered or decapitated on. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. So, but I'm glad that they at least found out who did it, so that their family can get a little justice. But it is really sad, you guys. It's really sad. I mean, it's like, what motivated him to want to do something like that? So anyway, you guys, I just wanted to talk about my journal for today. I don't know if I'm going to come on with any more videos tonight, but tomorrow is the continuation of the Joy of Gay Sex series. I will be reading about a little bit more topics, so definitely tune in for that. Okay, guys, well, I will talk to you soon. So, good night and holla back.